welcome back to my blog. Bordered by the Miami River to the north, Biscayne Bay to the east, Rickenbacker Causeway to the south, and I-95 west, Brickell is one of Miami's oldest neighborhoods. Constantly evolving, Brickell has changed radically over the years, including an incredible development boom in the last 20 years. Brickell is a hub of the Latin American financial industry and home to many of Miami's foreign consulates, as well as thousands of condo-dwelling urbanites. Beginning as a neighborhood of luxurious mansions over 100 years ago, Brickell has become the densest neighborhood south of Manhattan. Very little is known about Brickell's earliest inhabitants, the Tequesta Indians. The Miami Circle archaeological site at the opening of the Miami River to Biscayne Bay is the earliest evidence of Tequesta settlement in Miami. They were long gone by the time of the first pioneers that came to settle in Miami from the northern United States. One of the earliest homesteading families was the Brickells, from whom the neighborhood of Brickell gets its name. William and Mary Brickell and their children came to the mouth of the Miami River in 1871, where they established a home and a trading post and purchased large swaths of land dense with natural foliage. The Brickells traded with the Miccosukee and Seminole Indians who traveled down the river from the Everglades. The fortunes of the Brickells, along with everyone else in Miami, changed radically when construction of Henry Flagler's railroad reached Miami in April of 1896. Along with Julia Tuttle, who owned extensive land north of the Miami River, the Brickells had been involved in negotiations with Flagler to extend his railroad to Miami and agreed to give land to Flagler when he brought the railroad down here. All of a sudden, the Brickells' real estate holdings were incredibly valuable and in a prime location for development. As time went on, a surge in growth in the 1950s and 60s resulted in the land the Winter Estates occupied being developed for high-density residential and commercial uses. In the 1970s, Miami became an important international financial hub, and Brickell became Miami's financial district, the financial center of Miami, and in many respects, the financial center of the Caribbean and Latin America. Known as Millionaires Row, which was previously populated with a mixture of wealthy northerners and locals, was later developed into a row of condo towers in the 1980s, including the iconic Atlantis, which is known around the world for the square hole through its center. Designed by the internationally renowned Miami-based architecture firm Arquitectonica, Atlantis was made famous by its intro sequence to Miami Vice. The development of Brickell Key, originally a spoil island that appeared when Henry Flagler dredged the Miami River to deepen it, began in the 1970s. It was developed by Swire, which turned the Key into a luxury enclave with high-rise condominium towers, office buildings, and a hotel, all surrounded by a bay walk encircling the island. At the end of the 20th century until now, Brickell has continued booming with rapid development. Massive condominium towers, rental apartment buildings, office buildings, and hotels have sprouted up. A 3-tower mega project called Icon Brickell was built at the opening of the river to the bay. Swire, Brickell Key developer, built another mega project in the heart of the neighborhood called Brickell City Center. Buildings are getting taller and taller, and development is moving west toward I-95 as development sites closer to Biscayne Bay become scarce. Did you know the history of Miami's Mecca? What's your favorite spot in Brickell? Let me know in my comments below. Please like and share. And thanks for passing by my blog.